Hello guys, so meron tayong foundation dito or footing reactions. So ito yung mga nodes, and then ito yung kanyang footing reaction. So mapapansin nyo, wala siyang moments. So this is node 1, node 2, node 3, so forth and so on. And then ang kailangan natin dito yung vertical reactions. So ang dead load, dalawa yan, kasi yung dead load 1, ito yung self-weight. Tapos yung dead load 2, ito yung mga superimposed dead loads. So, ang dead load is actually the sum of these two. And then, ito yung live load. And then, ang kukunin nating reactions based on earthquake is yung positive lang. In this case, ang kukunin natin dito ay yung 115. Ngayon, ang ipapagawa ko sa inyo is tatlo, which is nodes 5 and 6. Ayan. Si node 5 and 6, that is 4.5 meters apart, center to center. Kaya, ito ang pinakamahaba, 4.5 meters. Samantalang si 7, 8, saka 15, 16, 3.3 meters lang. And then, ang condition dito kay 5 and 6 is, siya ay itong line na to, this is property line. So, ibig sabihin, yung column dito sa node 5 is nakadikit na sa property line. So, meron tayong edge footing dito. Ngayon, ang gagamitin nating footing dito is obviously strap footing. So, ang strap footing natin dito sa node 5, this is obviously edge, and then bahala ka na dito sa node 6. And then, dito naman sa node 7 and 8, okay, eto siya. Ang gagamitin natin dito is combined rectangular footing. Okay, ngayon, ang limitations ni combined rectangular footing is dito sa node 7, ang maximum dimension mo is 2 meters lang. Kasi dito sa 7, between 6 and 7, meron kang 4.5 meters. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, 2.25 yung gitna nito. So, nilimit ko lang siya ng 2 meters. And then, dito naman sa node 8, somewhere here, ang maximum mo from center of column to edge of the footing is 1.5 meters lang. Okay? And then, between 7 and 8, column 7 and 8, you have 3.3 meters. Tapos, dito naman sa 15 and 16, ang gagamitin natin dyan ay trapezoidal footing. So, ang trapezoidal footing is both ends are edge footings. So 3.3 din yan, between 15 and 16, that's 3.3 meters. And then in all three footings, mapapansin nyo na ang kanyang df minus t, ibig sabihin nito, excavation depth minus thickness of footing is 1.5 meters. So pare-parehas yan na 1.5 meters. Sa combined, trapezoidal, and sa strap, pare-parehas yan na 1.5 meters. For the reason na, ito yung pinagkuhanan ko ng reactions. Let's look at the height of this column. Ayan, that is 1.5 meters. Ang ibig sabihin yan, from the top of this beam up to the support, yung support na yan yung top of footing. Kaya, yan yung ginawa kong 1.5 meters. And then, ang assumption natin dito, lahat ng top of footing is on the same level. Okay, so, pakita ko lang kung paano ko in-extract yung mga reactions na nanggaling dito. Okay, so paano ko in-extract yan? Dito sa post-processing. And then, reactions. Tapos, result setup, and then double arrow left. Ang kukunin ko lang is EX1 hanggang live load. Yan lang. And then, single arrow right. Then, okay. Tapos, eto na yon. After that, you just copy that. And then, ipipaste ko na dito. Yan na yon. Okay? Now, let us extract or paano ko nakuha yung mga loads na ito, dead, live, and E. So for trapezoidal, so that is nodes 15, 16. So ito si node 15, 16, ano? So punta ako ngayon kay trapezoidal. Dito kay node 15. Ayan siya. So, ang kukunin lang natin is, as I've said before, yung vertical reaction, Fy. So, dito kay node 15, ang dead natin, ang dead load is the sum of these two. And that is 181 plus 210 will give you 391. Kaya, ginawa ko na siya na 309. Ayan, ginawa ko na siyang 392. Tapos, ang live naman, mapapansin nyo dito is 80. So, kay 15, ito siya. Ayan, 79.25. Ni-round up ko na siya na 80. And then, sa earthquake, as I've said before, ang kukunin lang natin is yung maximum na positive. So, 18.64, ginawa ko na siyang 19. Ngayon, bakit yung positive lang? So, mapapansin nyo na yung dead tsaka yung live load. Lahat yan ay positive reactions. So, ibig sabihin, pataas yung kanyang direction. Siyempre, ang kukunin din natin sa earthquake is yung pataas din ng reaction. So, that is 18.64 or ni-round up na natin siya ng 19. Ayan. So, dito sa node 16, ganun din ang procedure. Dito sa node 7 and 8, ganun din ang procedure. And pati kay strap, ganun din ang procedure. And then, the next set of data is, punta tayo dito kay trapezoidal. In between columns or between nodes 15 and 16, that is 3.3 meters. And then kay strap naman, property line yung edge ng column. Okay, property line, ano? And then 4.5 meters yung between column. Tapos dito, bahala ka na kung ano ang i-design mo. And then, common properties, yung surcharge Q, that is 3.6 kPa, or this is derived from 6 inches na slab. And then, unit weight of soil, 17.6 kilonewton per cubic meter. Ibig sabihin, you have to consider the weight of soil. Tapos, ang Q ultimate is 570 kPa. And then, may factor of safety ka na 3. Ibig sabihin, ang Q allowable mo dito magiging 190 kPa. And then, ang clear cover, since it is directly cast to earth, is 3 inches or 75 mm. And then, maximum aggregate size is 65 mm. And then, unit weight of concrete, 23.54. Tapos, lahat ng columns is 400 by 400 mm. With 8 pieces na 25 mm diameter. So now, let me show you kung paano ko nakuha yung 400 by 400 mm. Is nanggaling din yan dito sa STAAD. Ayan. So if I will click properties, dahil yan yung dinesign ko, ano? So, ayan. So roof beam, tie beam, ayan, third floor columns, second floor column, and finally first floor column. So 400 by 400. And this includes the footing columns. Ayan yun. Next is, i-consider natin yung 1.4 dead plus 1.7 live sa combinations. And then, for the 3 footings, wag na tayong gumamit ng orthogonal effects. And then, ang concrete natin is 24.13 megapascal para sa lahat ng concrete. So, this includes columns, footings, and strap. Ganon din sa steel. Ang ating steel grade ay grade 40 or 276 megapascal. This is for columns, beams, and strap. Next, now, what is the assigning of the work? So, si leader, ang gagawin niya ay to make sure that everybody will work. Ang gagawin niya is to make sure that what they're working on is correct and that they will submit on time. Okay? So, yun lang trabaho niya. And then, si member 2 and 3, pagtutulungan nila yung combined rectangular footing. Si member 4 and 5, gagawin niya yung trapezoidal footing. And lastly, si member 6 and 7, pagtutulungan nila yung strap. Okay? Ngayon, kung kayong mga members ay wala na kayong confidence dun sa inyong leader, di mag-assign kayo ng ibang leader. And then, pwede nyo rin i-rumble-rumble ito. No? Pwedeng si member 6 and 7 dito sa combine. Pwedeng si member 2 and 5, pwede sa strap. Pwede yun. As long as sa isang footing, merong 2 member na nagtutulungan. And then, so sa isang footing, 2 names ang nakalagay doon. And then, you solve this mano-mano. Use long bond paper, okay? And then, syempre, bago nyo isulat ito sa papel, bago nyo gawin mano-mano, gawin nyo na sa Excel muna para mabilis ang trabaho. Kasi pag hindi kayo nag-Excel at nagmano-mano kayo, aabutin tayo ng siyam-siyam. Okay guys, so you better start working on this. Hindi muna ako magsaset ng deadline, but I suggest you better work already. Okay, so thank you for listening.